one. Hello and welcome everyone to our 37th session of Hello Casa. My name is Michael and today I'll be talking to Lanfranco Colella from Alicante, Spain. Lanfranco has already been working in real estate for various years now as a real estate expert in Alicante in Spain, and today he will give us a deep dive into real estate in Spain and especially in Alicante. I'm happy to have you on board today, Lanfranco. Welcome to the show, and why don't you introduce yourself to our audience?
Thank you, Michael, for the interview. The Alicante is one of the provinces of Spain. It's an interesting province in front of the Mediterranean Sea. It's an important touristic area, and the market in Alicante is really important for these things. Also, the real estate in Alicante is for touristic area. So a lot of people come here to Alicante for to buy home for vacation, for holiday. And I have an experience in real estate, something 2 year of experience. I start my experience with IAD. Immobiliari a domicilio, that is a new model, is a new business model of real estate, and I start to build here my market, my business, and I also promote this kind of business to other agency, to other professionals that are interested to join this kind of business model. And my experience in Alicante now is evolving because I'm start to contact important important Spanish builder in Spain, to adjust with them a big contract, okay, to capture international sales for this kind of builder that are really interested for this kind of market, to diversify or reduce the market risk. Mm-hmm. For this reason, they want to have important international channel, international sales. Yeah. Okay. And for this reason, I'm adjusting the contract with this kind of company, especially focused with international sales.
Okay.
And it's also. Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah. So. Very interesting. So you started off, your origin is in sales in general. Give us a little bit, maybe the journey on how you decided to start with real estate coming from sales, and what you like the most about as well.
Yeah, it was one friend, one contact, something less than 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Contact me. This is an important real estate broker. Contact me something less than 2 years ago, because he want to involve me in this market. Okay, and I evaluate this proposal, mm-hmm. And after 1 week, 10 days talking with him, okay, I say, okay, I can start. You can help me to start in this market, okay. Mm-hmm. And I have my first 8 months, okay, with his help, okay, or with his educational formation in this market. Mm-hmm. But after this first period, okay, after you understand the big driver in this market, okay, I start to evolve and I start to build my organization. In fact, I start to contact real estate broker in Italy, and I'm doing the same things also here in Spain. I start to contact real estate to improve my organization of agency using the model, the IAD model, because I joined 2 years ago this company. We did a quarter in Paris, and this company have this kind of model, this kind of business model. So I have to for sure I have to develop my personal sales. And this is the reason why I'm contacting big company, big Spanish company, constructor or builder, and to adjust with them a big contract, and at the same time I start to because it's something that you do every day. I start to develop my organization of broker agency, real estate agency, that they want to join this kind of business model, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful job. I like this job.
And how many people do you have right now, like in your agency? How many people have you right now developed?
I'm alone. I'm working alone, because this model, every person, okay, every person that want to join this business model, I'm working alone, okay, and I promote this business model to other broker, to other agency, okay, and but everyone also, if I have success and the person say, wow, I like this job, I like this business model, but everyone, we work alone, okay. We work alone, but it's
a network.
Alone. Yeah, but we have a network, okay. So it means that I can have a contract, okay, in Spain, maybe big contract, okay, but I need for sure the help of my organization, okay, to sell my my mandate, my sales mandate, okay, to sell the home, and at the same time, if I'm good to build my organization, okay, and I have also an advantage, because it's a network marketing model, okay. It means that I have also I have also a percentage I gain also with the overall economy that my organization is able to
take advantage of.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I like this. I like
no,
these things.
It's definitely. I mean, the bigger the network, the more you can also obviously take advantage of your entire network, and it multiplies.
See, Michael, I want to say one thing that demonstrate the validity of this model is that if you see the last 4 or 5 years of the revenue of the IAD, okay, the mother company in Spain, that now we are in 4 markets: France, Portugal, Spain, Italy. Okay, you see the revenue chart. Okay, you can see a 40% growth every year in the last 5 years. So it means that we grow really fast, okay? Because we are able not only to make a nice business with our client, but also we are able to develop our organization we promote our business model, trying to involve new broker, new agency to this model. Mm-hmm. And this is the reason why we have this growth, this 40%, 42, 43, mm-hmm. This is more or less the number, growth every year, okay? It's mm-hmm. A nice growth.
Okay, interesting. And most of the people are then independent.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, interesting. Sure. That's nice. It definitely is a huge market opportunity to have huge network, and then to which you can reach out to.
Yeah, but if you see, Michael, we are 8,000 more or less in this full market. Okay, we are 8,000 of independent advisor, okay, real estate advisor, mm-hmm. And all this number, 8,000 people, all we are working alone, but mm-hmm. Everyone, we are connected in this network.
Yeah.
So I'm working alone, but I have a contact with so many persons in my organization, and also other organization in the IAD business.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic, and that's also actually the idea of Halo Casa, to have like a huge global real estate network, and then you can also reach out to someone, because someone might know someone who's looking for real estate in Alicante, so then they can reach out to you, and then everyone is benefiting once you're part of the network. Let us talk a little bit about Alicante itself. Give us a quick overview of Alicante for the ones who don't know yet Alicante at all. Where is it located? What's the city like? What are benefits of it? So present to us the beautiful Alicante.
Yeah, Alicante is the capital of the province. Okay, we stay in front of the Mediterranean Sea, and Alicante is in the east part of Spain. Okay, in front of the sea, Mediterranean Sea. Mm-hmm. It's a nice city. It's a nice area, because it's a touristic area, mm-hmm. mainly. Okay, and for example, Alicante have an important part of the economy here in Alicante is related directly or indirectly to the touristic market. Mm-hmm. Okay. Also, a lot of real estate promoter here in the province of Alicante, okay, are mainly related to touristic real estate market. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is one of the most important economy of this area. Okay, like I said before, the real estate is also related to this market. For sure, a lot of clients that I'm related with several clients. Okay, and all are related with the family that will come here to buy holiday home in Alicante, or investor that they want to invest in this area, mm-hmm. In this touristic area. So also the economy, if you see the real estate market growth in this area is an important growth, and the last 2 years this market is really increase every year. Mm-hmm. This real estate market in this area. So it's nice. This is one of the most important. Okay, yeah. For sure, other, but this is one of the most important. I'm working in real estate for in the touristic market mainly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, talking about the touristic market, what is the biggest share of nationalities which you are dealing with?
Yeah, in this area we have several nationality. Okay, we have a Russian, we have an Italian client, French also. We have also French customer. But if you see, we have a really, it's really interesting. For example, in the province of Alicante, Benidorm, Benidorm is really one of the most important city totally dedicated to touristic market. Okay, and there you can have England, English people, German people. For sure, you have so many nationality that it's difficult to say one of the most important, because there you have a lot of person. For sure, if you go to Benidorm, you take a coffee in a coffee bar, or you stop in a restaurant to take a lunch. Okay, for sure you can hear a person from Italy, person from France, from everywhere. It's really nice, and for sure we have a lot of client from outside, not Spanish client, that interested to buy a home here in this area, in this zone, and we are trying to help them for this reason, because it's the particularity of the Spanish real estate market. They need to understand some kind of the
Sure,
characteristics of this market.
and the region along Benidorm, also Alicante, is called Costa Blanca, correct?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
don't if someone says, for example, okay, this market is saturated, it's already on the peak, we have been having a steady growth, as you say, like growth year over year, a very fast and high growth rate.
Yeah.
What is then your counter argument or your answer to it, that it still keeps on growing and it's not maybe even a bubble, or maybe overpriced? What for trends do you see there?
In this area, in the Alicante area, also also during the period, during the crisis, okay, in this area the price it was we don't have really a decreasing of the price, or some kind of crash of the market. No, in that period, mainly the price was stable. Okay, we have no increase, no, but we had no problem for these things. So it was mainly stable, the market here in Alicante. If you see now, okay, now all the area of Alicante, okay, for example, Alicante City, we have several quarters of Alicante City, for example, the Pau Cinco, that is a quarter where you can find 5, 6, 10 promoter that they are offering new offer. They are and if you visit Alicante, for sure, okay, in 1 hour you can see a lot of promotion in several parts of Alicante. So in this moment the market is rising really strong in Alicante.
So
And also in several cities of the province of Alicante, like Benidorm, for example, where you have an important area of Benidorm, the Playa de Poniente. Okay, in this area you have a really strong increase of a new offer so it means that now the market is rising strong in this area.
And the demand is rising to that as well, in correlation, or do we have like imbalance maybe of too much supply right now, and then we have in 5 years a different situation, and a lot of people don't buy? I just want to understand.
Yeah, I think in this area, in the Mediterranean coast in Spain, okay, a lot of builder, okay, a lot of promoter, they understand that to have a nice growth and to avoid the problem of I grow and after I crash or something like this. Okay, they need to and they in the last 10 15 years for sure they expand really strong the international market. For sure they want to sell outside. Outside means in China, in Russia, in America. So they want to have, and you, for sure you have some important promoter, okay, in Spain that 80% 80% of the sales come from international sales, international market.
In Alicante or some promoters?
Yeah. But in this case, not only is an important promoter in Alicante, but he have a promotion in all the Mediterranean coast. So it means that it is a really big national promoter, and in fact, he's one of the most important promoters in Spain, and for sure. If you see the sales, the most important part of the sales come from international sales, and it help these things. It help a lot to avoid the problem because you have the world is your market.
No, absolutely. Interesting point. Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. Are there any restrictions of the Spanish government concerning international sales?
No.
Okay.
You can buy in Spain. You can buy apartment, your home in Spain without any restriction for international client. No restriction.
Okay.
They have the same rule like a national client. You have no restriction at all.
Okay. You just mentioned one neighborhood or one area in Alicante. Give us a little bit, maybe a structural division of the neighborhoods you have in Alicante, and also the ones you would invest, the upcoming ones, the ones who might already be at the situation level, so that the audience also understands a little bit and can imagine how Alicante is structured.
I need to ask you to repeat
the question, sure.
Because
the barrios from Alicante, so the neighborhoods, the areas, the different areas of Alicante. Can you illustrate those ones to our audience, so that you give you give a quick overview of Alicante and maybe cheaper neighborhoods, maybe very expensive neighborhoods, maybe some neighborhoods which are right now rising, so that we get an idea and an overview of that.
Yeah, for sure. Alicante city is really different. You have a really different area. So also the price. If you see the price of the area, okay, you can understand that Alicante city is really different. Okay, so for sure you can have some area or I don't want to say historical area because are not historical, but you can see, for example, the area in front of the sea, okay, where you have the Paseo Marítimo, okay, exactly in front of the sea. That this area are really high level
areas.
High level earnings area. For sure, also a new area like the Pau 5 that is in the north part of Alicante. Okay, the Pau 5 is a really high level area for sure. If you want to buy your home here in Pau 5, you have a lot of services, a lot of furniture, but really distinctive, really something really high-level furniture, high-level services in this area. It's really, for sure, if you want to buy your home here, you stay in a really comfortable. I don't find really the to give you the sense, but it's really high level.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
for sure you have a nice boulevard. You have a nice green area. Okay, and for sure, if you want to buy your home here, it's a high level earnings area here in the Pau Cinco. And but you have other part of maybe older or other part of Alicante city, not close to the sea, maybe a little bit close to the
To the mountains.
yeah. That there for sure you have a really price. The difference of price is really important. Like you say, 100 point in one side and 600 point in the other quarter. So
Okay.
you have a really strong difference
So,
of this. For sure, the Pau Cinco for sure is a really new area. It's really nice. You have to see it's a wonderful area, wonderful quarter in Alicante, and also in the other part of the province of Alicante for sure, Benidorm. If you see the new construction that they are you have a really really big part, cioè the potential the south part of Benidorm that for sure it's like a new city, for sure a new city in Benidorm. It's a really big part. It's a really nice part where the promoter they are building really a lot, but nice solution, nice promotion. So
okay.
you have in this period in the last 2 years in this province, the real estate market is growing really fast and strong.
Okay. So
It's a nice opportunity for sure.
so in fact you can say like most of the time it's towards the coast it's more expensive, and then towards the mountains obviously it's sometimes it depends, and obviously on the real estate itself, but normally you have something which is a little bit more affordable. Do you have, apart from Pau Cinco, do you have another area or neighborhood you would say it's not there yet? It's something
Pau
something
Cinco,
rustico, something basic, but if
for
you
sure.
had now like money, you have between 50 and 100,000 K euro, US dollars or euros, you would then invest because you are very sure that this one will materialize and will appreciate in worth.
Yeah, you have for sure in several quarter of Alicante for sure you have a new promotion. Okay, also close to Pau Cinco, you have several promotion, and I highlight Pau Cinco for only one reason, because it's a really new quarter, totally new quarter, and starting from you build a new philosophy, a new solution, a new real estate solution, but all the quarter is not only one promotion, okay, one bill, one uh, it's not only yeah, one palace. Okay, I have a one palace. I put here nice. It's a nice solution, wonderful. It's a really high quality. But it's only one. I like Pau Cinco because it's an entire quarter that you have. I think when you want to understand what is occurring here in Alicante in this market, okay, in the real estate market, for sure, to understand correctly or to understand nice what is occurring here, for sure we have to come to Pau Cinco to understand.
Okay.
I
That's
like this for only this reason. But if you come to Alicante, for sure, you have several parts of Alicante, also not close to the Pau Cinco for sure, that they are building a nice solution, okay? Maybe not so close to the sea, okay? But nice solution for sure. Pau Cinco is a new quarter in the north area of Alicante.
perfect. Coming back to my
And I like so much.
to my second part of the question, if you had now, let's say, between $50,000 and $100,000 or euros, where would you invest it in the area of Alicante right now? What would you suggest a potential investor?
Okay, if you have a 50,000 or 100,000 euro, okay, for sure, you have some area of Alicante where you can buy, because the price of this area allow you to buy home, but for sure are not area close to the sea, are not touristic area, okay, and if you want to say, okay, no, I want to buy something nice, something new, or something close to the sea, for sure your budget, or you need more money.
Okay.
And
So I need to leverage that. I need to get a bank
yeah,
and then
if you want to
finance it.
start, if you want to buy something nice, we start from 150,000, 200,000 and more.
And what do I get for 150?
What?
What do I obtain more or less for 150? What is it around? Like, is it's a small studio apartment?
50,000.
Yeah, or 150, 150.
Yeah. 150.
Or 200,000. Yeah, or 200,000, like the
100,
range you just mentioned.
no, 150,000 or 200,000. You can find also a solution, also in this area, okay, close to the sea. But you can find a solution of 60, 70 square meter. I think no more.
Okay.
Something like this.
That's then a studio apartment, or is it a normally? How is the division normally?
We have maybe an apartment with one bedroom, or
Yeah.
1 bedroom or 2 bedroom, okay, and your living room and kitchen, or American kitchen.
Okay. And what would be more or less the average rental price which people who live there pay for this kind of studio or apartment for two bedrooms
Eh,
a month, or yeah.
if you want to rent,
Yeah, if I want to rent, yeah.
okay, yeah, depends. Depends, because if you we are a touristy area, so it means that if you want to rent this kind of apartment, 1, 2 bedroom, during the summer, for sure, you have the price of 2,000, 3,000 per month. Normally, normally the people they rent 1 week, 2 week maximum, okay, for holiday. But if you say, okay, no, I want to rent for 1 year, or I want to a long period, I want to rent my home, for sure in this area you have starting from 700 euro per month.
Okay.
So depends.
Okay.
Depends, because if you say, no, I want to come here for my holiday, okay, 2 weeks in August, okay, maybe for these 2 weeks in August you pay 1,000, 2,000 euro, okay.
Yeah.
But you say no, I want to rent my home because I live here in Alicante and I want to rent in this area for 1 year, 2 year, so for long period. In this case, you have 700 euro per month.
Okay, good. No, then I have an more or less like an idea of also the market. It's super interesting to know that. Concerning the period, how many months more or less would you assume are people traveling to Alicante for vacation? And for like, what are the vacation months that people decide to go for holiday in Alicante? Where is it from March already starting, or is it beginning in May and then do to August? I assume
Yeah.
it's from almost from March to November, no?
Yeah, the holiday, the holiday normally here in Alicante start from May. Okay, May
Mm-hmm.
is a nice month to say we start. Some people, maybe some segment of client decide to come here in Alicante, and I can say starting from May
Mm-hmm.
until September, more or less. Obvious, the most important months are July and August for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. If, for example, I now say, okay, interesting, I would like to buy, how would I? Can you also help me with this one? And how would we then do it step by step?
Step by step or what?
To buy a house or an apartment in Alicante.
Yeah, but it's normally like in your country,
Mm-hmm.
nothing special. Okay, normally if you want to buy in Alicante, for sure, the most important when you decide, okay, say I like this home, I want to buy this home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, normally the one of the most the most important something really important, say, okay, I need to make a contract,
Mm-hmm.
okay, where it's an agreement substantially.
Mm-hmm.
Um, eh, or like they say here, un contratto de arras.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of contract normally
Yes.
state that
So
you
you
have
get a
two parts.
penalty if you don't pay.
Two part they
Yeah.
want to make they make an agreement with this contract, okay, and normally you say, okay, I uh, I uh, I pay or I pay in advance, okay, 10% or 20% of the price,
Mm-hmm.
okay. And obvious also in this contract, not only you state or you define which is all the part or all the most important part of your agreement, but also you decide when you want to sign the sales contract.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's something really important, because in this contract, when you sign this contract, you define all the characteristic of your contract, okay, and the price, all the condition, everything, okay. Normally the money you pay 10% in advance,
Mm-hmm.
okay, to and you decide also a date, okay, or a maximum a date, like a maximum where you decide to sign your contract. Obvious that normally uh, to define exactly the date, because you need to talk with your bank to because for a loan. So you
Yeah.
you you need some period, okay, to for all these things,
Okay.
okay. But normally this is nothing special.
Yeah.
If you
Just just
follow.
making just making sure that everything is being taken care of. What do you think? Like as a one of the last questions I have for the audience. What for tips would you give someone who considers to invest in Alicante in Spain? Like for investor, what would you say? Okay, please watch out here, or I give you this tip or this idea. What is your idea? Which you would like to share with the audience?
Yeah, for sure. Depends a lot. If you are an investor or if you want to buy your home for your holiday, or if, for example, if you want to live in Spain, and depends also from your budget. Okay, for sure. You have several segments of client. Okay, and for an investor, okay, for example, one zone of Alicante really with the nice returns, okay, is the touristic area of Alicante, because also is an area where you have a lot of demand, okay, of new client that come here for holiday, and this is one of the most the most important reason, okay, why this area is really important
Yeah.
for you, like a tourist, okay, for you like an investor that will say, okay, I make an investment, I want a capital gain, okay, or I want also returns because I rent
Yeah.
my own. So in this case, the touristic area, so the zone in front of the sea, or the, because you have also a part of Alicante, okay, that is totally touristic.
Yeah.
La Playa de San Juan is a zone of Alicante, for example, where also Pao Cinco is included, okay?
Yeah.
La Playa de San Juan is a really touristic area of Alicante. And this area, for example, for you like an investor or like a tourist, okay, this area is normally you have a lot of demand in this
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
For sure, if you live in Alicante, for maybe you are interested in to other area more close to the center of Alicante, and also there depends from your earnings. Okay, if you decide to buy a home in really close to the center, or really close to the Paseo Marittimo, okay, cioè in front of the sea of the Alicante center, okay, center part of the city, or maybe more far from the sea, or more far from the center, that any case are connected with your with public transport, okay, and you can buy there for sure your home for less money, really less.
Really interesting. Very good. Is there anything else you would like to share with the audience before we wrap up and close the session?
Yeah, the Alicante is a nice city. It's a nice city, and all the Mediterranean Sea, and for sure Alicante is an important area in the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, that it's really nice for several groups, for several segments, because here we have one of the most touristic area of the Mediterranean Sea of Spain, and the market is really nice. Is growing. The market is growing, and we never had really price decrease or really market crisis in this area. So this area, it was able also. It is a nice thing that to build, to evolve, or to grow in some kind of organic way, or so, any case some kind a normal growing,
Yeah.
okay, normal growing, and these things avoid really period of price really that increase really a lot, okay, and all other time where the price really decreased, so some kind of problem of high extreme
Yeah.
of the price increase or decrease. In this, normally the price increase in a normal way, in something that you can say normal, okay? And but in any case, when other part of Spain, for sure, you had the problem of crisis, okay, real estate crisis, okay. In Alicante, this kind of crisis was really the price decrease was really few decrease of the
Yeah.
price. So in this case, you can say that for an investor, that you can say, okay, here in Alicante is a nice city where I can invest my money, okay, and for sure I can have a nice or a nice capital gain, okay, and and I can for sure I can have also my holiday. I can it's a nice area. It's a nice zone here in Alicante. And when I say Alicante, I say all the province of
Yeah.
Alicante.
Great. For the ones who listen to this session, how can they contact you? What's your contact data and your contact information?
Yeah, they can contact me via my webpage, okay, or I have my contact, my phone or email. They have several ways to contact me. For sure, my webpage is the most easy way where you can find also my telephone, my email, and they have all the way that they choose to contact me without any problem. And
Perfect.
I'm available for my client for sure.
Perfect. Great. No, I will put the link into the description so that people can directly reach out to you. Awesome, Lanfranco. Thank you so much for your time today. I learned a lot about Alicante, about the stable and very incredible, huge increase on the real estate sector itself. About Pau Cinco, the neighborhood I have never heard about, so I definitely should check it out. And also about network effects in sales and the importance about being very well connected, especially when it comes to international real estate sales. So thank you so much, Lanfranco, for your time today. I wish you very well, and we talk soon. And it was a great pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you a lot, Michael. Thank you also to the audience. And it was a nice time to spend this minute with you, this hour with you, for sure.
Thank you very much, Lanfranco. Thank you.
Bye.
We talk
Bye.
soon. Bye bye.